Ah, yo, what's good? What's good? I
Ah,
forgot to do something and I just was like, oh shit.
oh
Let me
no.
silence that. Nah, it's cool. It's just I be using this computer for my IT shit too, so I'm making some adjustments and stuff and I be forgetting the volume still be on. Speaking of
Yeah.
which, let me shut the rest of the world out so they don't start hitting me up on some stupid shit while I'm trying to be caring and sharing, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But yeah, so we see you're ready for the conversation today.
I'm so ready for the conversation. I've been thinking about it all day long, all week long. I'm like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna talk about next?
Yeah, you are really ready for the conversation. You came here on some old yeah, I got something to show y'all.
I
You
said,
know
oh,
what I'm saying?
hey CJ.
You know what I'm saying? You came up on here. Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta if I don't do this, I won't be able to see the save it. Boop. Hey CJ, what's up? Look at this. Starting to drooling already. Here we go.
Let me move it
Then
down
you
for
come
you.
up on here, said I'm gonna be Titty Tuesday terrific today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let me make sure nothing
I ain't
says.
got mine out though. I'm sorry, y'all. You know what I'm saying? My
I
joints,
figured.
I'm keeping my shirt on, so she gonna have to be the one with the jammies out for all of yous to see and all of that. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
Katie. It's a
So
party. We're gonna be partying tonight.
yeah, I see it's a party tonight. So you would say that you typically like to dress up and, you know, play nice with your activities, right?
I do. It's
You
actually
know, hey,
like
what's up, KD?
it
What's up,
bothers
Priscilla? KD, don't worry, my shirt is staying on. It's staying on.
it bothers me when I'm not able to fully like present the way I want to, right? Like I want to be sexy, I want to dress sexy, all that stuff. And
hmm
so if somebody like say I have a play date or something and they come before I'm ready, it throws off my energy.
Nah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's very fair because you know you want to feel good when you're getting
Yeah.
into your little swag. You know what I'm saying? So you
Mhm.
want to make sure that motherfuckers know, like, I'm ready and I came here ready for game time. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
So
Thanks.
that's important. That's definitely important. So how was your weekend anyway?
How was my? It was relaxing. I think it was. Oh, I worked a lot. Oh, it's Mental Health Awareness Month, so I worked a lot. I had two back-to-back speaking engagements, Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday. I don't remember what I did on Sunday, but yesterday I met up with my family in Lake George, and we just hung out and went to the arcade, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I had a
That's
great
what's
time.
up.
I had a
That's
great
what's
time.
up. That's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm
Right? Nice
saying? Because
balance.
you get any barbecuing done?
Oh,
Huh?
oh, it froze on my end. I only heard it's a beautiful thing.
No, I said you got any barbecuing done?
No, well, my brother barbecued before I got to where my family was. So when I got there, he was just
Mm.
cleaning the barbecue off. The food was already in the kitchen. I was like, I got perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, it
I
was
ain't
good.
getting no barbecue this weekend,
What?
man. I ain't getting no motherfucking barbecue this weekend.
That's
Matter of
why.
fact, this weekend I went to one event on Friday, but it was a vanilla event. It just was a for an event I went to with my friends, my vanilla friends.
Aw.
Hung out. I haven't hung out with them in a while. You know what I'm saying? So I hung out with them. It was a nice situation, all of that. And I don't know, I enjoyed myself, but I feel like, I probably could have did more, but I really was focused on because I'm working on some projects and stuff, and I got other things going on. So I was more focused on that and making some money than I was on like hanging out and partying, which I'm proud of myself because normally when these weekends come, I'm all the way outside. You know what I'm saying? I'm all the way outside. I mean, I wasn't even on no shit where I was getting cheeks or nothing crazy like that. I was really on some chill shit, you know. And trust me, I'm feeling the pain of that now.
I bet. I bet it's a hard
Oh,
life.
I'm saying you act like you just came back from doing some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I have
Way
like
you dressed up today. You dressed up on some shit like, hey, I just got my world rocked and I'm ready to go. That's
like the
how you look at
afterwards.
right now.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel, and that's like because like the afterwards, I'm like, all right, I think we gonna be here till exactly 10 o'clock tonight.
Oh yeah, I actually was saying that too because I gotta eat and get some other shit done. So I'm not trying to be up on here, and then we have the nerve to start late on top of that shit, right? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But we was only a couple of minutes late, so maybe we'll do 10:02.
Okay. Well, so let's talk about it because we're talking kink part two. Last week we
Yeah.
talked about kink, and I feel like I'm still a novice. I'm still learning what kinks I like, what I want to do, who I want to do, how I want to do.
So I
So,
want to ask you a couple of questions. We're gonna start this off. I didn't prepare you with this,
nope.
but do you know what milking is?
Milking. No.
Well, there's two forms of it. Now, one form of milking is when you're stroking the dude off until he blasts. You know what I'm saying? So you got that form. And then there's the other form, which is a little bit more elaborate, where you're literally putting fingers in the back door and stimulating the prostate to milk it from that way. Kind of like I've heard that they do this in some situations. I forget what, but I heard there are some situations in which you could have that done to you. Like it's some kind of a thing. Now, me personally, I've never experienced it because I'm not one for the backdoor penetration. But
Really?
yeah, I don't play them games.
Hmm.
Mm-mm.
I think they're fun
But
games.
yeah, you can keep that game. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing that. But I was curious as to what you felt about that anyway. If you haven't tried this, that's something that you think you might find
I
interest in
have
getting into.
tried. I tried both, and I like both. I like the second form, the more intricate form, better because the
Mm-hmm.
first form, I'm just tempted to put my mouth on it and call it a day. Like, let's just.
Because it's like, why am
Well,
I
I'm
doing this
really
work with my
excited.
hand?
Yeah, I can do
And you
it
got a
at home.
whole viable mouth right there, right?
That's
Listen, I
exactly
feel you on
it.
that.
Like, what? I don't know. I don't know of many men who just want to be milked that way. Like, for me, I know men who are like, put your mouth on it. And I'm like, okay.
I mean, because that would be my reaction. I would be looking after a while, like, why am I, why am I just sitting here watching you stroking this shit where you could slurp this whole joint down? But nah, there's some females who they just like to stroke that shit, so it's fun to them. Like like you could just be so like a nigga be sitting back chilling watching the game and shit, and she just still like, don't worry, I'm just milking your shit real quick. Da da da. And she'll just start fucking with it. Just on, because some of y'all treat that shit like it's a toy. Like it's
It
a
is a
squeeze toy or something. You know what I'm saying?
I treat it like it's a
So you say you treat it like what?
popsicle.
Oh, you froze again.
Am I still frozen?
Now you're not. Are
Okay.
you having that Teddy Riley internet problems today? What we got going on?
Probably because I'm not home tonight, so that's probably
Ah,
what.
that's why you're dressed like that.
Yeah.
Aha. Now we get down to the down.
Oh my
Now
goodness.
we listen. Now we speak in the language. So the lucky guy is lingering around somewhere, chilling in the background, huh?
Nope, nope. First play date is over. Now it's time for number two.
Wait, you in the telly? Ah, yes, you are. I can tell by that background. Yo, you wild.
You know what? It's been Max. I feel like I've been in a drought, and you know how it is when you're in a drought. It's like I felt like I was gonna go crazy. I can't focus at work. I can't do what I need to do. I was up till like 4
Are
a.m.
you about to hit us with the I can't eat, I can't sleep, and all that
Yes,
other shit?
now I can eat and sleep just fine.
Damn. Well, all right. I mean, listen, do what you do if that's what you do, and have a good time doing.
Yes, I'm on the hotel Wi-Fi, so you know.
Ah, that's why your internet is gibaji. Because I'm sitting up here trying to figure out, like, yo, what is up with her internet? Internet's normally pretty good. You got that fucking free internet with the limited speeds and shit.
Right.
Already had round one. The sheets is all disheveled behind you and shit.
Max, what was the
And
question?
now we hear. Hey, Leo, why you saying you know that background familiar? How many times you been in that background? Huh? Don't
Listen,
tell on
we've all
yourself.
been in that
Don't
background.
tell on yourself. What's up, Alexa?
Oh, hi, Alexa.
Don't be telling on yourself. Izzy, what's up? Don't be telling on yourself.
Thanks, Leah.
She's sitting up there talking about, because me and her ain't never had to go no telly. I
Oh
always
my
had a
goodness.
I always had a place for the crime, so I knew it wasn't me. So that's why I'm like, you talking about hotel rooms and it looked familiar. Ooh.
Listen.
Oh my God, yo. So, what are you gonna put the next guy through? Inquiring minds would like to know. Did you go in size order? Like, did you start off with the guy that's a little bit smaller, and now you're gonna get the bigger one through there?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah.
I wanted to end the night with the joint that's gonna make you have to adjust yourself afterwards.
That part. Soak a little bit afterwards. That's the goal.
Hmm.
That's
I
the goal.
see. And what about bondage? How do you feel about bondage?
I feel like bondage has to be done with someone that you can trust, that's trustworthy, that has the etiquette that they need. Because a lot of things that I'm into, it's like person based. I might be into
Hmm.
it, but the energy has to be there, the trust has to be there, the connection has to be there. So I'm down for bondage. I like it. I want to try more. I've only tried like basic, like tied up kind of things.
Yo, we all living through you tonight, Nova, because I ain't got nothing lined up for myself. All I got is a dry dick situation right now. You
You
sitting
know
up
something?
here
Really?
having back, listen, you having back to back situations. I am envious of you, but I am happy for you because you
Thank
deserve to get, make sure that they rock that thing. That's the key thing. You know what I'm saying?
I feel great. I almost fell asleep before this. That's why I was a few minutes late. I was like, oh, let me get my life together. Freshen up my lip gloss and pop on the screen.
Because I'm wondering, I'm like, why the timing a little off today? You've been quiet. And I'm like, no wonder she was quiet because she was in there.
Oh my gosh. And the first play date, it was my first time with him. And people overpromise, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna see. I'm gonna start the night with you. That way, if it's disappointing, it's okay because I know what I'm ending my night with. And it was not disappointing. And I was like, you gotta
She was
go.
like, shit. She's like, shit, I got to save a little bit extra for the other guy.
Yeah, I gotta keep my energy up.
Well, you just got to make sure he does the majority of the work. So this way you ain't got to go crazy. Does he know that he's number two?
Well, he's number one.
No, I'm saying, does he know he's number 2 tonight?
No, but he was number 1 today. I started my day with him,
Oh, you start. Oh, so the other
and
guy
then
was like the meet in the middle part. Damn.
and then I
So,
got in the
so
mix.
somebody took the day off, huh?
I didn't. That's why I'm so tired. He met me in Lake George, and then I was like, I gotta go to work. So I went to work, did my
Damn,
work.
my life is boring, yo. I'm not sitting up here doing no shit right now. I'm sitting up here. I mean, the one fun thing I have going on is I'm looking at like 3 screens at the same time because I'm able to split screen everything now. Now that I got the everything set up. But my whole thing is Jesus Christ.
You
I
know,
am super jealous.
I needed it. I needed this. Oof.
Have any of them done any exclusive techniques, or is it basically just sticking and dicking with a proper stroking technique?
Yeah, and like the second milking was done, so that was really cool. I enjoyed that.
You milked him. You actually put the fingers paws in the. Hey yo! Wow! I can't.
And then he came everywhere, and I was like, yes. Now you gotta go. I gotta do stuff.
Oh man!
Those are
Wow. Well. All right.
that's my night.
So
But
you
still
are
okay,
having your own makeshift FMF.
basically.
Not FMF,
No,
MFM, excuse me.
MFM, basically.
Yeah.
So
Well, goddamn. I'll be damned. Look
I
at you,
wanna
Nova. You
I
out here
wanna do a
balling on.
I feel like I'm just getting my zhuzh back. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I'm just getting my flow back. So I'm like, all right, I'm ready. Like this past week I've
So
been
you
like,
so you come back with a vengeance.
I'm back.
I ain't mad at you. I mean actually I'm like actually out of words. I don't know even what to do with that. That shit, that exactly like Izzy said, that's straight pimping. You know what I'm saying? And you do got the glow. I ain't gonna cap. Amy said you got the glow.
Thank you, Amy. I feel
CJ said you had the appetizer before the main course.
I did. I had to do a little sampler earlier to make sure it was gonna be good for later. And
So
so
now you know you could put them in the main course position at another time, should
yeah.
you feel so compelled to do so. Oh, and I want to shout out, we got a nice little collection of new subscribers that have jumped on. We
Yes.
are now we're halfway to 200. Well, not halfway to 200. We're 3/4 of the way to 200. But we
Yes.
need y'all mofo to make sure that y'all subscribe to the YouTube. Even if you like watching on the Facebook, that's cool. Shit, hell, put the shit on the YouTube and the Facebook at the same time. I don't give a shit. You
That
know what
part.
I'm saying? Like, do whatever you got to do, but we need that. We need them YouTube views to be up, and we need them fucking subs to go up. But we have a nice little collection of new subscribers, so we want to thank y'all for that. For those that you know chose to be a part of that universe, you know,
Yes.
make sure that you share this show around. Make sure that you share this show around. I said it 3 times.
Share.
Share it around because sharing is caring, and that's the real deal, Holyfield, and
Yeah.
that's what it is. That's what it was, and that's what it's gonna be.
I
Period.
got you. I got my water here. I put them all in the fridge. This is my second one in the night.
Really,
Yeah, you gotta stay hydrated.
I ain't mad at you for that. Listen, I'm hydrating too. I'm hydrating, and I ain't even paused the way I'm shaking this joint right now. But I'm hydrating too, but I don't even know what I'm hydrating for. I ain't listen. I'm just hydrating because I hydrate. It's probably one of the reasons why I could literally hit somebody from across the room because I drink too much damn water as it is.
Yep.
I guess I'm the male version of a squirter.
Oh, and I love that. I love that so much. It's so
Oh,
disappointing when I don't get that.
yeah. Like, how do you feel about like bukkake?
Is that several people?
Oh, hold on. For those that don't know what bukkake is literally a fetish where a woman likes to be cane all over. Like it turns her on, especially in situations where she might even take multiple nuts at the same time. You know, looking over, she's smiling because she's just thinking of orgy where they just splooging everywhere. You are a filthy little animal.
It's true.
Filthy.
It's true. I love that. I love that. CJ. Yes, no, I absolutely love that. I want to see the cum. I want to touch the cum. I want the cum everywhere. It's beautiful. It's exciting. So I love it.
Because there are some women who feel, wrongly about the whole bukkake thing. They'll be like, "Oh, just come in the condom." I honestly, because I am a squirter, basically for a man, it's called skeeting.
Okay.
And when I come in the condom, literally the condom gets pushed forward. That's how hard that shit comes out sometimes. So I don't really like the concept of that because I'm paranoid and I'm worried, what if there's a hole in the condom? What if it breaks? At least if I'm coming on the outside, I ain't got to worry about anything slipping past the guard by mistake. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I'm one of those that pulls out because I've seen girls look at me crazy like, why are you pulling out with the condom on? Like, that doesn't make any sense. I'm like, I pulled out with the condom on because I don't want to come in that motherfucker. Mm-hmm.
And it makes me feel safer with that too. So like, I would rather you pull out, take the condom off, and come over me.
See, and that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What would you say your fantasy would be to be surrounded by about three pieces of meat and they all spraying you at the same time?
Oh my gosh. Yes, 3 to 5.
What is this with the 5 thing?
Listen, because my fantasy is to be able to be in a gangbang. I've been working out, building up my stamina so that I can be prepared when it happens.
Right. Mm-hmm. Now, I would like to know is if there's any couples in the house. What if you're like, I wonder if there's any fellas watching it. If your woman looks at you and says that she wants to get bukkake, how are you going to feel in that situation? I need there to be there's got to be some men watching this right now. And any men that's watching this right now, I would like to know from the men. Because, there's a double standard between the way shit goes down with female and the way shit goes down with male. If your woman looks at you and says that she wants to be bukkake, meaning she wants multiple, well, not necessarily multiple, but let's go with the multiple. That's how most people know bukkake. Mm-hmm. Is you have multiple men spraying on her at the end of the session. How are you going to feel about that? And are you going to be able to handle that? Be able to act normal afterwards? Because men are funny. Like, if you see your woman face dripping with another nigga's nut, and then later on the day or the next day she come up kissing you, hey baby, like normally you sit there in your mind, you're still remembering that she just looked like Santa Claus the other day, like this last night. Spray, come over all crazy. I just want to know, like, if that's something that could be managed. I don't know, because I've thought about it myself. See, the problem is with me is I'm extremely dominant. I'm a germaphobe. So even though it's kind of stupid because I like to do nasty shit with being germaphobe, but it's a little different because a woman, like any of the women I deal with, the women that are with me, they are bisexual. So even if they kiss me after I had a girl squirt all over my face, it's not really a breach of their sexuality because they're into women and men. But in my case, I'm straight. So I'm kind of looking at it like for my lady, for somebody that's with me, that's actually somebody I call girlfriend, that I claim, and they know who they are. Would I want to sit back and see them get the Santa Claus beard? I don't know. Like CKD saying he ain't feeling that.
Yeah. And I
You
get
know what
what
I'm saying?
like
Because
sexuality.
and especially if if you're not straight, like if you're a bi man, it might not bother you so much because it's like, I mean, a little bit of cum ain't gonna hurt nobody, whatever. Like, actually, I would love to know, like, is it okay to like swat? Like, imagine she is like swallowing the next dude's nut, letting it bust all over her face, doing all this shit crazy. How do you fellas feel about those things?
Some
Is it
guys like
okay?
it.
Is it okay?
Some guys like it. Some
Because
guys like to clean up too.
I'm willing to bet that evidence would suggest that the majority of men are gonna be like, the most they probably be okay with is if they nutted like on her chest or something like that.
Mm.
Somewhere where you can literally just take a shower. It's not that intimate, whatever the case may be. Because back in the days, we used to use that as a diss. Like, yeah, that's why your shorty sucked me off and swallowed my whole load. Whatever, whatever.
Yeah.
It's see, I'm seeing answers. Like even Leah's saying like she wouldn't let anybody do that on her like that. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? Unless it's her man, like, answers
I
that keep me out of jail for 1,000.
I like it. I think that is hot, but like you said, and also what you said, like back in the day, that was like a diss, but that's also still in the vanilla world. I think that Ellis has different.
But there's a little bit of vanilla in all of us chocolates, okay?
That's true.
Because there's always certain lines that a motherfucker may not want crossed.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, literally, there's couples where motherfucker, the dude was telling me, yo, like, I'm fucking this girl, he's fucking her too, like, we're doing the MFM on her, whatever. And he like, yo, you don't have to wear that condom, bro. You can take that shit off. And I'm looking at him like, nah, I'm
That's
good.
me.
I'm gonna keep this on. That's okay. I've literally seen situations like that, whatever. And I'm looking like, nah, I'm gonna ride this out. I'm good. Like, oh, all
Yeah.
right, cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And see, like, okay, we see Izzy. And Izzy, we know who her man is. And
Hey,
he ain't playing that shit.
shout it out. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because she says her
And
man's the
he's
only one that can bukkake her, and she loves it, and it's good for her skin. Yes, it is good for your skin.
yes, it is. As long as the man eats well.
So,
Like,
CJ, are you saying that you want multiple people to pee on you at the same time? Is that what you're saying right now? Where my rifle at?
don't get your rifle. She's just expressing a desire, not a plan. Hi, Jeep.
Um, and Priscilla it said depends on the kink. I was with a guy that was thoroughly turned on by watching me get cummed on. Wanted to marry me and everything. He's straight, just for context. You wouldn't think twice that he would be into something like that because of the kind of man he is. But he's into that because he's nasty. He likes to see the nastiness in action. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not here to shame it. I'm just here asking the questions because I'm really interested in that. I will say that I like to give a nice little pee situation, spray some pee. Is your door getting knocked on?
No, they know what time to come.
Okay. I put my shotgun back down. So you just said no, she didn't mean it like that. All right. I had to put the shotgun away because I was like, man, niggas got me fucked up out here.
I want to be
Anyway,
a single person. I know that because that's the thing too. As a single person, I can express and experience different fantasies than I would when I was a partner than when I'm partnered. And so I've been really intentional this past year. June 29th is going to be my 1 year in the LS, but I've been really intentional about not getting into relationships. I've been prepositioned to be a unicorn, and I've been really intentional about saying no because I want to be free and experience what I want to experience without having to be accountable to somebody else. So,
right.
you know, that's important to know, like what
Yeah,
your
that's fair.
partner is okay with, or what potential partners may be okay with, and what some won't. But I do have people who I've spoken to in the past year who are like, "Oh no, I would be cool with that," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." But I still don't want to be, committed
Yeah.
to one because I know there's some
You're
things
not trying to get caught up with nobody while
Not
you're
really.
out here trying to go on your exploration.
Yeah.
Yeah, see now this kind of thing I could get behind. Come on her, then pee on and wash to wash off the cum.
That's CJ. This is why. Yes.
That's a beautiful thing. It's just like I said, some things, if said the wrong way, make the strap come out. So, and we ain't talking about the strap that the girls like.
I want to get a strap. I think I asked Izzy to help me find one. I need one. Jeep is such a good friend. Look at her.
A friend in need is a friend indeed.
Yes.
Because that's the thing, is like, let me see. What about people who are into different things? Like, we got people who are into, and this might be a little bit crazy, but basically it's like agoraphilia or agoraphilia, which is basically you're into public place sex. Like that's what turns you on the most.
Oh, okay, so now I'm breaking it down, right? The Greek words agora, okay, philia, okay. Is that the same as exhibitionism?
It's basically like this. Fetish dedicated to sex in public places. Literally, you just find random public places.
Oh, so you don't need
it's pretty much another way of saying an exhibitionist. But you don't even care if you're putting on a show. It's not about the show. It's about just being out in the open.
So like in the park or like things like that.
Right.
Did your voice change?
Hold on, something bootleg.
Yeah, no, we can still hear you. Just sounds different. I like that. I like public. I like
I'm here.
Being at risk of being like caught. I like that. I think that's hot. Okay, Izzy. So Izzy, what
about
she's been? I want to know.
Yeah, what's some of the craziest places that y'all have done it at?
Ooh, what about you, Max?
Lord knows I'm about to see some answers. Well, I mean, I've done it on the train, on the MTA train. That was back in the days. I did that. I've done it in the middle of the street, like literally I was just on the block. Bent the girl over my car and just clapped that shit from the bay right there on a regular street. I've done it in offices. I've never done it in the airplane because I'm too big for the airplane bathroom thing.
Yeah, what's that called?
Mile High Club.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I've never pulled that off just yet. Damn, I've done a lot of places though. I'm trying to remember all of these. There's a lot of different places I got on my list. I fucking done it in the school. That was me fucking a teacher. It was after hours. The kids was gone.
You're a teacher?
Uh-uh.
Oh.
No. I wished, but it wasn't my teacher. I fucked in many parks in New York City.
Oh my
Multiple parks. Of course, yes, the movie theater. I got a little something in. Kenmore, if you're from Brooklyn, you know about Kenmore Movie Theater. We used to get our shit off in there back in the day. And you could watch like 2, 3 movies back to back to back on one ticket. You know what I'm saying? And I got a lot of dome too. Like, actually, basically, a chick did to me basically a tour of New York City. Where basically I was just driving. I was young, so I'm trying to think. I think I was renting from a family member or something then. No, this was even before that. I forget where I was. I think I was still living at I think it was when I just came home from college. It was before I found my place. I was staying with my mom's for a few months. And basically I'm on the road driving and this shorty came through. She was from Chicago or whatever. And she domed me off all the way through New York City. Like, this chick was just throating. And keep in mind, I ain't had no tints. Like, shorty was just throating through New York City. I mean, you know, I don't know. There's probably something I'm forgetting right now. I've done it in clubs. I've done it on the club dance floor before.
Sheesh, I feel vanilla now. I want to expand the public places that I've had sex. I've only done it at like the grocery store. Like this guy I was hooking up with, he worked at the grocery store, so we would do it there.
Hold on, I'm gonna go through the list while you talk your shit because there's a lot of interesting things going on this thing here.
I'm like Izzy. I've done it at work. You know, like had somebody come into my job, especially when I work overnights. I'm good for that. That's probably why I don't work overnights anymore. But that's really it. I do it at a movie theater. You know, like I've done it in movie theaters up here, but that's really it. But yeah, these people are doing it in places.
Hold on. Let me go down. All right, now let me see. Now, hey, what's up, Limbs?
Hey, Limbs.
So CJ, of course, has to come with some fucking crazy ass shit. Fucking says a Ferris wheel, which is fine. I can see the Ferris wheel makes sense because it's easy to get some shit off up there when you're on it. The barn though, in front of the pigs and horses, you was popping off in front of the chickens, man. The chickens, the fucking horses is fucking pigs is oinking and you sit there.
Literally rolling in the hay.
Oh my god.
Wino says summer is coming. Ooh, what does that mean? Where are we gonna be in the summer? Priscilla, I'm too chicken. Yeah, I feel a little chicken.
Wait,
too.
we got Battery Park, which you know is a park in New York City.
Oh, yeah, so Izzy.
Izzy with the movie theater maneuver. And of course, Wino says summer is coming. Basically, she's alluding that she's gonna find some new places to get her hump on that.
That's right.
Let's see. Priscilla says she's too chicken. She afraid she's gonna get busted. Izzy clapped off at her last job.
What? That's why she's a business owner.
So Priscilla, all that gangster energy you got, and you do too make out in public. I've seen you do it.
Don't be
I've seen you do it. That was public. There's people around. That's a public place.
Army base.
Saeed Curtis said, how you didn't get caught in the movie?
Yeah, how do you not? Well, you got to time it right because the people, they come in and out.
Listen, there's ways you could pull it off if the movie theater is empty. We used to pick movies that we knew niggas wasn't trying to watch like that. And we'd be up in there, and we wouldn't even be the only ones. There'd be a few of us that be up in there getting our shit on.
What?
Hell yeah. Like I said, Kenmore Movie Theater. Those that know about Kenmore Movie Theater, but you gotta be from Brooklyn probably to know about that. Mm-hmm. Let me see what else we got here. Kathy says she did it in the elevator construction site. laying some lumber while the lumber's being laid down
Yeah,
in the
that's
ER. So this way, if she catches the orgasm and starts to get a heart attack, at least she could be saved. You know what I'm saying?
sometimes
She
when the
said
orgasm is that good. Oh my
she was
god,
caught by the police in the park, though.
I was caught by.
You know where else I popped off at? I popped off by Canarsie Pier, too. Canarsie Pier used to be the move in Brooklyn back in the day. You can't do that shit now. That shit is all fucking. A lot of shit that we did back in the days is the reason why y'all don't get away with nothing now.
Right, and that's why people
Because
think.
we did a lot of shit.
Yeah, not Leah
Wait.
saying it's a church house. What the heck?
Wait, I'm gonna get to that side in a minute. Alexa said the Red Cross van. Really? On the beach? I'm surprised I didn't see more beach commentary. I wouldn't want to do it on the beach because I don't want sand in my crack.
Yeah, I
You
feel
know
like
what I'm saying?
overrated. I don't want to do it there.
Actually, I'm lying. I did fuck on the beach before. I am lying. I fucked on the beach. I did. I remember I was in the Caribbean. I was at a fete during Carnival, and we fucked on the beach. And what's crazy is there was a shorty that actually knew from New York. It's just we happened to run into each other here. You know what I'm saying? And ended up, I don't even know why she had a sheet. I don't remember what event it was, but she had some kind of thing to put down. So we put that shit down and we got that shot. We wasn't even the only ones. You saw other motherfuckers over there thrusting too. Motherfuckers was getting it in over there. That shit was lit. Did that shit in Jamaica. Let me see. Let me get over here now. Yeah, see. Wow, the church though? Really, Leah?
She was in the church house.
She was in the church praising the Lord and calling for him at the same time.
Giving all praises.
Wow. Yep, Canarsie Pier. Leah know about Canarsie Pier. I know she do. You know what I'm saying?
I want to do it on a nude beach too. That's what Kathy Cheek said. I want to do it on a nude beach.
But the nude beach is light work because it's a new beach. Like,
but are they getting it in there? I've never been.
It depends on what new beach you go to. Don't go to Gunnison for that because you'll get walked off. You gotta be careful because like Gunnison is like a lot of those beaches are federal property. So any offenses you have on those properties is federal offenses. You don't want that problem. You know what I'm saying? So avoid that at all costs. But I would fuck with the new beach too. I like the idea of that. That sounds like a good thing to do. Let me see what else we got here.
Landon. Landon said, I'm a PK. Of course I was in the church house getting it in.
Hey, listen. I hear you. I fucked this chick. She was a PK. You know what a PK is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically a PK is pastor kid for those that don't know. And her preacher father's in his study, practicing his sermon, and we in the living room, and I'm there giving her strokes. And she was not that quiet. Now, when he's doing his sermons, he be having like the music up. He's doing his whole thing. Yeah. So she was able to keep it to a minimum. But then I wanted to be Superman and pop that shit too hard. It was like, and he came out there. We were sitting on that couch, and my dick still hard. And I'm sitting on that couch, but I'm playing that shit off. He like, and he said, sins of the flesh. Some other shit, I don't know. He said something about sins of the flesh. I just gave him the Kanye shrug because I couldn't have gave a fuck about that. I was like, listen, man. I was giving this dang-a-lang so I could sling-a-lang this dang-a-lang. You know what I'm saying? That was in my savage days. The delivered version of me would not do such
the delivered version
abhorrent things like that. I am now delivered in all of that, so I would not do any of that stuff anymore. Because end of the day, we ain't living there no more like that. I live by myself, so I would just have them here.
Yeah, I don't necessarily love to have people come to my home, so I'd hotel it before I invite people to my place.
I don't give a fuck because you know what? This shit is secure. You want to come roll up here when you ain't invited? You'll see how I react to you.
And you're a man, and I'm a lady.
No, I get it. I definitely get it. Oh, and they have a kink called barebacking. Can anybody take a guess what barebacking means?
Yeah, it's a kink that I love.
Who here will admit that that is a kink of theirs? I'll wait.
It's iffy. Not in the LS.
Nah, there are people who literally are in the LS. They don't. I have been to events, and I'll never forget. I went to this one event. Motherfuckers invited me to this shit, and it was called a Bareback Fest. I didn't know that that's what I was walking into because the people I was rolling with at the time, I was with these people that was tribe, and their friends had said, "Yo, you should come to this thing sometime." So I was like, "All right." Now, normally, at that time, I didn't venture outside of my tribe. I normally just stick to that. But I was like, you know what? Let me check it out, see what this shit looking like. And basically, it was some secret shit. Like, you would have never known. Like, you had to go behind this random, like, they had like this door that looked like a vending machine, but it pulled out, kind of like a speakeasy.
Mm-hmm.
But when you went back there, everybody was there, bucket ass motherfucking naked, and all I'm seeing is motherfuckers, everybody just stroking, getting fucked, all moaning and screaming. And I looked around, was like,
there's not a
ain't
condom in
nobody
sight.
got a condom on up in this motherfucker. And I looked at it, and he was like, oh, you ain't know this bear? I forgot what they called it, bareback fest, some crazy shit like that. But anyway, I did the Homer Simpson right back out of there. I did stand around and watch for a minute because I was fascinated, but I said, yeah, I can't do this.
Because, and like before the LS, I didn't mind bareback because I would just have like one play partner, maybe two, and like, something like that. But now in the LS, it's like you don't know who's with who. Like
you could be, what's crazy, motherfuckers, and I know that because actually I can't say how I know it. God damn, fucking NDAs. Anyway, I could say this. In theory, I could theorize allegedly that there are women that have watched this or will watch this or are watching it now, and they have let a dude in the community bareback their shit, and they didn't even know his real name.
Right. And that's not okay because then who are you gonna blame? Who are you gonna blame? And it's like, and I don't like that.
Now, who's into edging?
Oh yeah.
Some women, they hate to be edged.
I don't like being edged as much from someone else, but I love edging myself.
Mm-hmm.
I like edging myself.
Yeah, because that edging shit is type crazy.
It's
you know what I'm saying? It's like me, I love doing that to a woman. And what I'll do is I'll combine it with my tantric technique. So this way it could create explosive situations.
That's right, Leah.
You know what I'm saying? Leah, you can't say nah. You don't have a choice. Anyway, matter of fact, that's what you're going to get next. Just because she said nah. These motherfuckers be saying no when they ain't got the option. I don't know what be happening here. You're going to catch all this edge work. I mean, I'm gonna let you come eventually, but I'm gonna ride that wave.
That's stressful.
I'm gonna roll that shit up. And I'm gonna make you sweat. And every time I see you about to come, I'm gonna take that shit out, and I'm gonna start doing something else. And I'm gonna be like, nope. You know what I'm saying? Because I like there's also a kink called begging. I love seeing when a woman is begging for that nut. Like when you keep taking it away from her. And then, but that's when you really know the woman's body and you know how to control it. So you know how to get her there. You know what I'm saying?
I like to be punished for not asking permission to come.
So you're a bit of a masochist.
Oh yeah.
You like a little bit of
I do.
pain and impact play. That's another thing. Impact play, that's another one.
Yes.
That one is, I mean, I love doing that. I'm a sadist, so I love inflicting pain. I mentioned in the first episode how I like to do the biting thing. Leah threatened to bite me, but I'm the biter. I know when I'll bite the shit out of your ass. No. I'm not a fan. I don't want to be bitten. I don't want to be choked. Like anything I do dominant wise, I'm typically not into being done to me. Because I'm not a switch. I'm 100% dominant. I literally have the scores to prove it from that stupid testing that everybody has done.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I took that too.
Yeah, so that's like, what you said?
No, Kathy said she asked for permission for what she wants from her dom.
She asked for permission.
I love
now,
that.
see, I like that too. I think that's really cute. Like, is it okay for me to come now? Can I come? Like, nah, you gotta hold that shit. Oh my God, no. No, you better fucking hold it. You better fucking hold it. You let it go, I'm gonna punish you. Oh my God, no. Sorry, I'm thinking about it. Anyway, so you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like things like that.
But Alexa said she's gotten up and gone home, never talked to somebody again. From edging, I think that's what it is because it's hard.
Alexa, by the time you get up to go home, they gonna make sure that you get your orgasms. It's about enjoying the ride, baby. You gotta sit back and enjoy the motherfucking ride. Don't be getting up and going home because somebody that has that kind of control can give you the best experience of your life. You don't want to walk away from that just because you being selfish, because you want it when you want it. Stop being a brat.
Listen,
sounds like you need to be bent over the table and giving some spankings too. Sitting there cutting up like that, talking about she gonna get up and leave. If that was me, she wouldn't be getting up and leaving nowhere. If she get up and leave, I'd be like, yeah, okay. I'd be like, you got to catch this whole work real quick. You don't even understand about that happening to your ass.
Trophies.
There ain't nowhere to run, ain't nowhere to hide, baby. You ain't, fuck that.
Man.
You know what I like to do too? This is something I realize I like to do too. I like to make a woman punish another woman for me.
Ooh.
I just discovered that like last night when I was dreaming and I woke up my dick hard as fuck. I'm still learning new things that I want to do.
Not in your dreams, Max.
Like literally a chain of punishment. If they don't do what I want them to do to who I want them to do it to, then I'm gonna punish them.
I like that.
And look at this. We got we're running out of time too. I'm watching this clock. Like,
I know.
These conversations get so crazy. I don't know if we could do like 3 weeks of this in a row though. That's a lot.
Yeah, because I think next week we should focus more on like the BDSM, bonded, like all of that stuff. Let's talk about that next week because I want to know what people are into because I want to explore and I want to see like what people's kinks are.
Agreed. And I have all the information right here because I'm a nerd and I'll be studying this shit.
See, I agree with Alexa. That's me too because I like to come. And so for me, if I'm with somebody else, I need the back-to-back orgasms. I'm multi-orgasmic. And if you get it going the right way, it's just explosion after explosion. So that's what I like. That's why I'm not really into the edging from someone else. I'll edge myself during like masturbation. But
edging during masturbation. Now that sounds hot.
It's so hot.
I like the sound of it.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all hear that, lady?
Ooh, Kathy.
The baby.
See, yeah, Alexa, we're here. We're here. I'm with you.
Yeah, Alexa, you gonna stay right here. I'm about to make Alexa come see me in my inbox because she's talking bullshit. And
Mm.
I'm gonna put her. Matter of fact, I might even try to put her in a situation where she gets punished by somebody that I want to punish her, or I'm gonna punish them, and we could see how many times she could hold it, how many times she could let it go, all the
Ooh.
other stuff. Since you want to talk about running, can't run when you tied up.
Oh, that is on my list. I need to
But
find to tie me
like
up.
I said, we could. Are we gonna do another version of
We're
this?
gonna do week 3. We're gonna do part 1, part 2, and then the big finale. So next week, I
So
mean,
next week we're gonna finish this.
with all the BDSM. So it's gonna be the BDSM show. We're gonna talk about all that stuff. Was that
All
bondage?
right. So all about BDSM.
What's
I'm gonna
BDSM?
put on. Well, actually, I don't have nothing I need to put on. I'm gonna just sit here with one of my vlogs and listen.
Mm.
And you know,
So
one day
yeah,
I'm gonna put one of these lovely little girlfriends of mine on my lap and spank them aggressively and give y'all a demonstration as the proper spanking and what that looks like. I'm
I
not sure which one it's gonna be, but one of them's gonna get it. Maybe both. I might do a part 1 and a part 2,
I
but
think you're right.
you know, I feel like that's going to be. Oh, Leah just volunteered. Look at that. Leah just volunteered.
Yes.
Oh shit. See, when you try to deflect something, you end up volunteering. I love it. There we go. Leah's gonna get it. Leah's gonna get it.
I may have to be off for that because I might have to
Amy,
take
are you volunteering too? Because I mean, you're not my lady or nothing like that, but if you want a little spank action, these hands work, and I got other things too. I can spank you with a few things. So y'all volunteering?
It sounds like it.
Yeah, we gonna talk about this next week. Good evening, Kevin. You're late to the show, but you can catch the replay. You catch it on the replay. Or you can, and make sure you tune in next week, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because I think your delivery is almost here, is it not, Nova? Yeah, you got the goofy smile, so I know what that means.
All right, so next week, part 3, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be the explosive finale of our 3-part series on exploring kinks in the lifestyle. Last week we talked about the prep stuff, making sure you build trust in the character and all that stuff. Today we talked about fun kinks that we like and enjoy, things we've done, what we want to do, and next week we're going to focus on BDSM and we're going to finish that way.
Right. Now that all sounds beautiful.
It's going to be
absolutely beautiful. I'm going to go through my credits real quick. If your time is running and you got to go, I'm just going to do the credits. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to shout out these people there. We'll start off with the Pillow Talk podcast, Mondays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Got Jonathan there. Priscilla be popping up sometime. I guess she's co-hosting on there somewhat or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She likes to stay free and do what she wants when she feels like it. So you never quite know when it comes to Priscilla. But I'm going to say I want Priscilla to be up on there because it gives me a lot of ideas for things I want to do to Priscilla when I watch her talk on the show. So hopefully she goes back and keeps it going. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't on there last week, but hopefully she get back up on there and keep it going so I could keep working up these ideas. Anyway, moving on. Now, this is the wrong flyer, but I'm going to put this up just so y'all can see the BLX podcast. Hey, yo, KD, I meant to hit you up too. I tried to find y'all on Twitter, and I can't find y'all for shit. Like, I literally type in BLX, I typed the whole name out, I did all of that shit because I was doing something last Wednesday where it would have been easier for me to watch on Twitter than on Facebook because Facebook is stupid. When you're jumping around doing a bunch of stuff on your phone, it doesn't always let you keep up with the show the way you want to.
Right.
So if you got some links or something, you know what I'm saying? Like just DM me that link because I want to be able to watch that shit whether I'm on Facebook or I'm on Twitter. I know you looking at crazy comments right now and shit
I
too.
sure am.
But Jeep says she needs a delivery. Hey
That's
Jeep, there's a special delivery waiting right here for you. Come get it. It's already here, ready to be dropped off. What you
She
talking
said
about?
delivery, not pickup. She needs it delivered to
No, the delivery came here, and when she comes here, she gonna get a special delivery. Oh God, no. Maybe we shouldn't use anything that references any of his songs.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
Oh God. Anyway, boom, 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 boom. What else we got here? Let's talk about this hotel takeover real quick. I'll put this up now. I'll
Mm.
put this up later. You know how we know these damn things is so much slower? Because YouTube is way behind. Like
Yeah.
YouTube is still showing the Discreet Friends flyer. I got this up. Oh my God, fucking YouTube. Anyway, let me see. Now the hotel takeover. This is going to be something that you definitely do not want to miss. It is going to be amazing. It is my birthday weekend. My birthday is August 21st.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm celebrating my birthday all through the weekend. I'm trying to see how many girls I can fuck on one night. I want to see. I want to see how many I could go through.
Ooh.
It's a challenge I'm putting for myself because I like to edge myself too sometimes. So I
Ah.
want to see how many I could go through on just one before I even get to the second ones and thirds and fourths or whatever. I'm just saying I'm challenging myself. It's a special challenge. I want you to understand something about this. We're gonna have a special edition of some oil wrestling. There's karaoke. There's multiple other events, a pool party, a masquerade party where you really got to dress up, find your fine outfits and whatever. Um, did I say the karaoke thing already? I didn't say karaoke. I think there's some karaoke going on too. Understand too, when you pull up to this shit, as soon as you walk in, you check in, you could drop them right there and just be free. If you're a nudist and you want to be walking around free and naked, this is the place to do it. So go for what you know and do what's clever. Anyway, when you do this, make sure, and I'll be sharing and stay tuned to the page. Stay tuned to the page. I'm going to share it in the social experiment group and I'm going to share it on Facebook because, you know, YouTube be acting a little goofy with the shit.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to share it on Facebook and I'm keeping the link up too because y'all could screenshot this.
Yes.
And from that screenshot, you could scan the link, or if you got it on your computer, you can scan the link and get on that way. And just make sure you use my discount code MAX so that you get the best deal you can possible
Yes.
while you're booking your, well, not booking your room, while you're buying your tickets for the event, whether you're coming for one day or for the weekend. It's all up to you.
Ooh.
You understand what I'm saying?
I'm
So even if
elevator. Sorry.
you said what?
Jeep's talking nasty.
She's knocking the elevator off her list that weekend, and I'll be right behind her helping her out.
Yes.
Hey, if I'm free, because I kind of got to be working too, but it's not real work, so we'll see what happens. Moving on, let's not hold this up too long. I want to get these events out here. We got this. Let me take the ticker down for this because the shit. The Juneteenth event, Taboo.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? As June 20th, it's a Naughty Nights event. That's Zuri booking for those of y'all that know her. It's a 420 friendly event. It's gonna be a lot of fun. She has a very interesting crowd. Definitely could get something in. And you can meet some new people too, because these are people that are outside of our normal crowds, the people that follow this show and whatever else. So it gives you a chance to meet some new people. So that's gonna be a good look. I'd cancel. Ah shit. Something just happened. All right, and now we also have Eroticon, which
Yes.
you know what I'm saying. Now that event there, it's the first ever gaming and kink convention in Brooklyn, New York. It's going to be at the Marriott Brooklyn Bridge Hotel, right downtown. I mean, the transportation to that shit is super easy, barely an inconvenience to get to that shit. So you're going to love it. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have vendors and gaming, a lot of kink things there. It's going from the 8th to the 10th. It's going to be a great look. It's hosted by Erotica NYC. Shouts to them. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So it's gonna be a beautiful fucking time, man. You know what
Literally.
I'm saying? But I ain't gonna hold y'all up no more. It's 10:12. Shout to everybody else. Shout, shout, shout. If I ain't get to your promo this week, I promise I got you next week. But Nova has to go blast the supernova of it or orgasmic pleasure. And I gotta go have a lonely man sandwich with some lonely man bread and some lonely man fries. But it's all good. I'm gonna enjoy my sandwich. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you're in the winner's circle, sometimes you're watching from the side. It is what it is. And Nova,
Join us
you're
next week
gonna.
for our season
And
finale.
for part three, this is the final um
Finale.
edition.
Mhm.
Part three. I forget there's a special word for it, but I can't think of it right now. But basically, basically this was the penultimate episode,
Yes.
and next week will be the finale of
Mhm.
this part three of the Raw and Reckless.
Raw and
So I want y'all to tune in for that. Um, and it's going to be a nasty ass great fucking time. Love, peace, and hair grease.
good night.
Soul. Bye.